Yes, I guess he made the school better because this was the roughest school. Used to be a lot of crackheads down here, and this is what's classified as frontline. This shop has gone bigger. It never used to be this big. Yeah, one of only 60 schools in the country area, and like little activities for the kids. So there's still a few buildings like this. Yeah, so this is Hillfields. It used to be apparently in the 1800s. It used to be like a middle class area actually, but then slowly went down the drain. World War just battered the whole place. It used to be an industrial area. Most of the car industries used to be here, but that means obviously they get targeted in this World War because you know how it works. If you messed up the economy, then you messed up the whole country. So after that, they decided to build all these 13 flats, big flats. I think they're about 15, 16 floors. I know it's such a big claim to say, but yeah, once upon a time this was like a middle class place, and before that it was known for a lot of car industries around here. Coventry City is just down the road, literally about, I would say about 15 minutes walk from here. So this was a very good area, you can say, until, well, I can't blame on the Jamaicans and the Indians when they came here, but it started getting pretty bad in the 1960s because there were like 13, after World War there was about 13 these big flats built around here. 13 big flats, so you can imagine what kind of area was it. But then in the 2000 they demolished a few of them to build like a Coventry College. This is International Supermarket. Yeah, so they destroyed them to build like a city college, and they moved the Coventry Hospital from Hillfields to Walsgrave. So there's still a few buildings like this here. There's probably about, I can see 3 of them right in front of me. There's 3, there's 2 behind me. So there's about 5 left. Those guys are proper patrolling, making sure no one parks here. Yeah, there's still a few buildings here, but it wasn't as bad as before. But recently this area has been known for high crime, really. It's not the highest, it's not the place with the highest crime in Coventry, but it is known to some pretty bad stuff. At the moment the Kurdish people have taken over, but before them it was the Afghanis, and before that it was the Somalis, and before that it was the Jamaicans. So this is the community watch, community center, yeah, working activity to change Hillfields. Yeah, they need this because there's nothing much. There's literally about 2 parks in this whole area where there's a lot of youths here. They end up having nothing to do. I like what they did here, so little playground. So on Saturdays I think they hold like little kids play area and like little activities for the kids here, which is nice. This never used to be here before, but at least they're trying to do something about it. Down here a lot of shops now. Never used to be a lot of shops. I don't remember what kind of shops used to be here, but we got all type of shops there, fruit and veg. Now that's the Pioneer House. As you can see on this side, there's 1, 2, 3. This is the Pioneer House, that's the Douglas House, and that's the Paul Stacey House. On your left, where there is the new City College, there used to be at least 4 to 5 more, where they demolished them and built a new City College there. As you can imagine, having about 8 of these in little small area like this, what kind of crimes will be happening there? So we'll walk through. There's new City College there, we can see it. So there used to be a few more there. They also built a little Sydney Stringer primary school right at the front, but still that didn't reduce the crime here or the poverty really. So in the 50s, when the Jamaicans came here first, I think most of them were housed in this area because there was a big population of the Caribbean here. And then came the East Africans. And then after that, the Afghanis were populating the area. And at the moment, it's the Kurdish. So all of this never used to be here. Even this little barrier never used to be here. You used to just get in and out however you want. Seems to be like a Coventry City Council's trend. When something's not working, break it down, build something else. So it is changing, but for a long time this is known as a very bad area. And it's approximately about 5 minutes from the city center. Also, that song was sung by, what's his name, the rapper Salieu, talking about Frontline. This is basically Frontline. We can say, starting from that little primary school all the way until there's a little roundabout right at the front there. So that's considered as Frontline. So usually there will be a lot of crackheads here. It's like a crazy area here. Usually there will be a lot of crackheads down here, and this is what's classified as Frontline. So we're gonna take a little walk down here. There's a restaurant here called Dunya that's been here for a while. I remember from back in the days. It's probably one of the fast restaurants down here. Well, Kurdish restaurants. There's many now. And this is the only primary school in the whole HILLFIELDS. So it's like a academy now, but it used to be not academy, it used to be just a normal school, and the kids were so naughty they actually burned down the school. That's how crazy it is. So they had to like rebuild the whole thing again, and they had a little primary school as well. So the primary school on here before.
Oh, that one as well. Shit, it looks my size still. It's a bit big for him.
I'm not sure if by making this school, by the way, it's called Sydney Stringer. It's well known in Coventry. I don't know if by making an academy they thought maybe it will make it a better school. I'm not sure if it's a better school now, but I know back in the days this used to be a very bad school. Never used to be like this. There used to be just a fence here, and the basketball court used to be here. They got like a football pitch at the back, but they got a football pitch behind. But here at the front used to be just like a net fence, and you can see inside. And then obviously after the fire they changed it and they built it up to here. It looks better now, and by the looks of it, it looks like it's a better school now. What is say there? One of only 60 schools in the country to be awarded world-class status. Wow. I guess it did change. So that's the primary school. That's all new. Goes all the way in there. Never used to be a primary school here. From HILLFIELDS to Oxbridge. Oh. Oxford and Cambridge. Alright. Our best ever GCSE result in English and maths. This shop has gone bigger. It never used to be this big. I guess business is good then, isn't it? So yeah, so they decided to make it bigger and an academy. I guess it made the school better, because this was the roughest school, or one of the roughest school in Coventry. I can tell you that. We got this abandoned building here. I don't know what they're doing to it now. We got a crazy club here. There's always crazy people around here. Yeah. So this is HILLFIELDS.
Thank you.
Oh, that's very posh.
Like and subscribe, yeah.